Okay, green flag, green flag.
It's fast, furious, rough, and extremely competitive. It's a form of auto racing that is still full of technical subtleties, but at a down and dirty street fight level. Most important to the teams and their sponsors, though, are the thousands of die-hard CASCAR fans across Canada that love it and wouldn't have it any other way. CASCAR, or Canadian Association for Stock Car Auto Racing, is the premier racing series in Canada. The cars are loosely based upon the NASCAR series in the U.S. Chassis and engines are custom built, and a complete car can cost upwards of $55,000. Most of these cars make about 350 horsepower, and depending upon the track they're racing at, they can reach speeds as high as 160 miles per hour. And that makes for some exciting racing.
Well, I think this is the cream of the cream in stock car racing in Canada. The CASCAR series is the #1 series and the series of record. And to be at the Molson Indy and just to be on the grid means that you're one of 40 drivers that had the opportunity to be there. And, you know, Chris did a good job with that.
This excitement and competition is nothing new to the Hackinson family of Stouffville. They've been involved in Canadian motorsports in one form or another for 25 years.
Well, you know, as you can, it's pretty easy to notice when I walk down the road. I'm not really good at doing physical sports myself, but I've owned a junior A hockey club for 5 years, and I've had the agony of defeat, and we've also had the thrill of victory. And I think when we get into motorsports, we're looking at the same thing. We have to have some patience. We have to take some time to get our team in place and work it. We've got a great crew now, and I think the combination of getting the synergy between the crew and the driver will bring our wins. And when the wins come, it's awful nice. We've been in the past with quite a few winners. Peter Gibbons was our first race driver with us. And then Dan Shurtleff was involved with Chaco Motorsports, and Dan was a national champion in 1996. And I think you'll see Chris Fowler follow those footsteps.
In 1983, Ed Hackinson and family established Chaco Motorsports. Chaco products are no doubt very familiar to many, having designed and manufactured a wide variety of motorsports apparel. Large corporations such as Snap-on Tools and General Motors Canada currently use their designs in everything from jackets to shirts and hats.
Yes, we started off manufacturing snowmobile apparel, and I was a former snowmobile racer. And so consequently, with the motorsport apparel also coming into play in the last 5 or 6 years, we felt that it was a good attribute to our snowmobile line. So we went out and started working with, as I said, companies like Snap-on Tools and GM Goodwrench. And in doing those programs, I think we were able to escalate ourselves, and we consider ourselves one of the top motorsport apparel suppliers. Since we are involved in the motorsports industry and we love racing based on the fact that we're at the racetracks all the time, we decided it was time that maybe we got involved in it and had some fun. Well, this racing team is just this year. This is the first time that I've been hands-on owner, so this is the first full season. This is our 7th race that we just finished.
Based upon the Chevrolet Monte Carlo, Team 3 Red hit racetracks across Canada with rookie driver Chris Fowler, and made a successful and professional impact on sponsors and fans alike. So successful, in fact, that at season end, Chris was awarded Rookie of the Year honors by CASCAR.
Chris Fowler is certainly a future driver, and I don't think we get too disappointed because we wreck a car or we have a problem, a breakdown or whatever, or he makes a mistake this year. This year we're looking at just competing, getting him some seat time, having him involved in the oval racing and in road racing. He's only been an F-16 racer in the past and a go-kart racer. So we're asking him to do a lot, and frankly we're happy he's doing quite well.
I've really liked it. This is the nice thing about CASCAR is they do a lot of promotion like this, so we get a chance to go back and give a few autographs, talk to some of the fans, and kind of figure out who's all coming out and watching the races for us. It's awesome. Without these guys, we wouldn't have a race at all. So we really appreciate all the people that come out, and we like to get out and help them out.
Chris comes out of the Formula Ford, came through karts and then into Formula Ford. And Formula Ford is the first of the open wheel series where you don't have much horsepower. When you make a mistake, it takes a long time to make up for it, and so it's very precise driving. and he's now moved from Formula Ford into the CASCAR, where you got a lot more horsepower, not a lot of rubber on the ground, so it's a pretty dramatic shift. But it's all racing, and he'll adapt very well, I'm sure.
Jamie is responsible for marketing and coordination of the team. Responsibilities that are not to be taken lightly. A team that performs professionally is what brings the fans and sponsors into the sport. With fan attendance at most races averaging 10,000, and bigger venues such as the Molson Indy event bringing in 70,000 fans, a good image is almost as important as winning the race.
Jamie puts her heart and soul into it. She's very strong, very adamant about getting the job done. And she looks after the marketing for us and is continuing to grow there also in our learning process.
During the race, I have a number of jobs. If our score isn't there, I take times and keep up on lap times in the pit so that we can get on the radio and let our driver Chris know what's going on, where he's standing, you know, whether he's off the pace or on the pace, and what kind of lap times, what actual lap we're on. The other thing that I do generally is I actually hold the pit sign and I stop the car when he comes in if we have to come in for any type of stop, whether it's for tires or gas or anything like that. A number of things with the race team. It's a lot because I've been involved in racing for so long. It's kind of it's a hobby that's kind of turned into more of a job. And one of the things that we've kind of grown up in our family, we said if you can go out and actually have a job that you enjoy and get paid to do it, you're actually doing really well. And so we've had the opportunity, myself and my father Ed, we've had an opportunity to kind of take our business side and go out and have some fun on the weekends, because that's basically what we really want to go out and do, is have some fun.
And as it is with their business, Team 3 Red is a family affair also.
Everybody's here. Even when we're at the shop, actually this past week, we had everybody. We had, you know, my mom Heidi, she was running around getting decals, and my sister was out picking stuff up, and my two brothers come and help pick up some stuff. So it really has turned into a family team, and Ed and I have spent time in other teams just individually ourselves. In the past champion Dan Shirtliff, who was out of Huntsville, I crewed for him for a couple of years, and Ed was involved in that program as well. And now with this team that we've brought it into the shop at the farm, it's now everybody gets involved. The whole family's there, and they're all out in the shop thrashing or whatever we have to do in order to get it ready for the weekend.
As the season comes to a close, preparations are already beginning for next season. Team 3 Red will set its sights even higher by running 2 race cars for 2001. Additionally, they will take the information gathered this year and use it to improve both car and driver. Look for Team 3 Red in the winner's circle in 2001.
Well, I think, you know, not being able to drive for obvious reasons because I had a left leg handicap, I like seeing young people come on and do well. Chris Fowler's a young pup, and he's going to do well, and I get a kick out of that. That's my spark in all of this. And the other side is, frankly, I'm a motorsport, big motorsport fan, and want to see that grow. CASCAR is a great series to run in. We're enjoying the series, and I think Bill Darman and the folks at CASCAR are going to grow the series, and we want to be part of that growth.
I think we like staying in Canada, to be honest with you. We love our country, and we like to keep our feet here. But if the opportunity presents itself, I'm sure between all of us, we could probably figure something out to go down to the U.S. and have some fun.
For more information about Team 3 Red, check out their website at team3red.com. And to find out more about the CASCAR series, go to cascar.com. I'm Scott Evans for Rogers Television.